Hello guys, this is a bit of a follow-up from the last review. We done an 𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗪 juice, the makers of 𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗪. Strictly over 18s, okay? Now I'm going to review the heavy hitter mech, okay? But I just want to follow on from the last review there. And this is for the people who watch the channel all the time, who put up with me and accept me for who I am, or the way I am. Off the wall, yeah. I accept that about myself. Now, I'm a bit sad as well because I was just saying I was a bit sad, but I stopped. But I'm sad because of this Brexit thing. You know, it's gone now. That's if I buy me stuff, you know, dealing with 𝗧𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗦𝗪. And I was using our own on Post, and it's called a 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗪. But now, anything you buy over €22 is going to go through customs and all that crack. Now you might buy 5 bottles of juice and get it through, and you might buy 6 bottles of juice and get it through, and you might buy 10 bottles of juice and you might go 6 times without getting it checked, but you will get it checked. I've tried that before. I tried to get off cigarettes years ago, just smoking cigars, not inhaling them, years ago when I was flat out working, and I was getting the cigars through, boom, then it stopped. Now and your man, the customs guy says, we've let them through. We've let them through for you loads of times, he says. We have to stop you. He says, we understand you're getting them cheap and all, and you couldn't buy them in our country like they're €30 a pop, yeah? So I learnt my lesson, and I tell you one thing, it was a hefty bill, yeah? So I've learnt my lesson that way. So I know that I might buy juice in England, but once it's over, or in Britain, UK, or Nicaragua, buying juice now off the UK is like buying juice off the Americans. It's going to get checked by customs. That's the bottom line. So I'm very sad over that because I have to let 𝗧𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗦𝗪. Now I'm going to fly over and fill up any customs officers watching this, yeah. I'm going to have a big beard then, yeah. I'm going to fly over with a haversack and go on a day trip and fill up me, you know, because I just wouldn't be able to afford. I'm going to save me money now because what I've done is I've stockpiled 40 juices to review. So the channel's going nowhere. I bought 40 juices. I studied. And that's what I'm going to do. So that's why I'm a bit sad, you know. But anyway, look, you know what? I'm not going to... Will I review this even now? Look, I'm going to have to do this quick because I'm going to go over the time, right? Now, my mother gave me a few bob in a card a couple of months ago. She's very organised for Christmas, yeah? And I bought the heavy hitter. 2 21-700s, these boys, yeah? Off 𝗧𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗦𝗪. 2 of them. And 4 18-650s off this crowd. Now, they're very, very, very good batteries. The heavy hitter, okay? Now, it comes in this box here, okay? Right? Very, very tidy, okay? You get it in this sleeve. You get a couple of extra springs, an O-ring, okay? It comes in this little baggie as well, you know, and then the sleeve. It's really well presented. A cloth to clean up. And then you get these 2 extension pieces here, right? This is a 28. And you just screw it on and you put your 28 RDAs on, or whatever you're using, 28, okay? And the main reason I bought it was for my nightmare. Now, it's my mother who bought it. She gave me the money and I bought it. So I bought it out of the money she gave me. So it's a present from my mother. That's why I'm particularly wanting to it. So you can put on this one for your 28s and this one for your 26s, okay? And it tapers down, okay? And so on and so forth. Now, the bottom here, there's a button here, right? And you can turn it and turn it. So turn it off and on. Now, it's a bit awkward getting your nails in there, yeah? It is. It's a little bit awkward. Okay, but it works. And it took me ages at the start. And I actually scraped the bottom of it. And I've asked Timepiece to send me it just there, a goodwill gesture. I haven't heard back from them. See the scrape that's on it? Now, that was me. I done that myself, yeah? So this is the way the button works. That's the button there. And this is the way she works. You can, it's a locking. Look, you just turn it. Whoa, right? It's not a thread. It's like it locks into position. Okay, yeah. Now it goes the opposite way to the bottom section. This little ring here at the bottom. Okay, so it is awkward. It is awkward. There's no two ways about it, and it's a bit. When I got it, I says, "Oh, for fuck's sake," you know. But it's an excellence. Now look, when you get used to it, that's it in, right? And off you go. Now I'm going to put the 28 on. Now these batteries here, now your battery has to go in positive up, okay? That's the way they're saying, okay? Put on, now it goes together, the threads are perfect. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful little neck, you know? But it's a bit awkward at the bottom, you know what I mean? It's a bit awkward. Now look, off, back on, taking out batteries. But Jesus Christ, we're not gunslingers. You know what I mean? What's the big deal about that? Why do that? Okay, it's innovative and all that crack, but, you know. Anyway, I have the 28, and now I'm going to put the 𝗧𝗓𝗏 on this. Now, look at the way the eye... Now, that's the only colour I could get the 𝗧𝗓𝗏 in, right? I'm loving it. The 𝗧𝗓𝗏 is a great, great RDA. So is the Nightmare. Okay, now I'm vaping that... I'll do a review on this one. 𝗕𝗘𝗔𝗩𝗬 Peach Lemonade, okay? Hits like a train, hence the heavy hitter. Lovely little grooves along here as well, yeah? Yeah, lovely in the hand, lovely coating on it as well, yeah? I got it at a good price over there with Ellie. Look how hard it hits. Now, it's a very good battery, but you can't doss around with the bottom because it'll come loose, you know. If you mess around with it at all, it comes loose, yeah. I'd rather have the threads, to be honest with you. And there you turn it off. Look, you turn it off, look. Won't fire, yeah? And then back on, you get your nails in there and turn it. But you keep turning the other thing as well. It's a little bit awkward, but it's an excellent neck, okay? Okay, now I hope I wasn't rambling on too much there, and so you get your little pamphlet as well, yeah? It's very well presented in this box, yeah? Very well presented, and it's lovely. Christmas present from the man. Okay, guys? The heavy hitter from 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗛, okay? It's a beaut, isn't it? Thanks for joining me.